Hello and welcome back to Ham Radio over the Coax with K0OTC. Just going to do another live stream here today. Don't know how long this one will last. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour would be my guess. Just going to play a little HF radio here today. Probably hunt some parks, see if there's any DX stations that we'll try and make contact with. So I need to just unmute this here for us. Sorry about that. Had to make some audio setting changes here. So, all right. You should be hearing some of the stations now, or hearing the audio from the radio. So we'll just see who we can find here. Try and pick some of the stations that are in a park here. So here we've got Kilo Oscar 4 Tango Uniform Papa. See if we can make contact here. He's in a park in Kentucky, US 1271. See if we can hear him here and make a contact. Must have just been hearing the other station on that one, so we'll move along here and see who else we can try and find here. So I haven't been on the radio, don't know what the band conditions are like today. Just thought we'd jump on and do a live stream. This one's really quiet, he's way down in the noise. On 20 meter it looks like I've got about an S3, S4 noise floor. Yeah, I'm not able to even hear him at all, so we'll check back with that station a little bit later. Let's move on. Here's another one here that's in a park. This one, it's a DX station, so yeah, I don't think we're going to have any luck there either. Might be a tough day here. Just looking at the Parks on the Air spot page here. Looking to see who's out. Should be somebody here we can get it. So this one's fairly quiet here too, but we've got Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. QSL, you are 5-5 in Minnesota. Thanks for being out there in 7-3. So Kilo 5 Mike India Golf was in US 3036 in Texas. I'll get him logged and then we'll move on and see who else we can get here. One of these live streams I'll maybe just jump on 10 meter if it's open and just see what we can do for just calling CQ and try and get some DX on 10 meter. All right, let's see who else we've got here. We've got Kilo Charlie 3 Kilo Juliet Quebec on 14-319. Doesn't seem like we're probably going to be able to make that one go either. Just hearing the stations in a QSO with. This one. So maybe I'll have to jump over and try we'll try 15 meters here real quick and see if there's a few. I see a few stations on the spot page, some DX and a couple, or a few I guess within in the U.S. We'll see if we can make any of those work. $21,233.5. Oh, there I can just barely hear someone. We'll try and make contact here. Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. QSL, yeah, you're pretty light too. I'd say about the same, about a 4.5, 45 in Minnesota, Mike November. Thank you, 7-3. Yeah, that was really light. All right, let's try and head over to 15 meter and see what we can do there. What were we at? 233.5. Switched over to digital U there, so I just had to switch that back real quick. And we'll zoom in just a bit and see. 233.5, or no, what did I say? Yeah, 21 to 23.35. Yeah, that doesn't look like we're going to have anything there. We'll try 21.306. There's a I think we might need to make a few adjustments here. Yeah, our AGC is cranked way up, so I gotta just pull that down now. We'll see how this sounds. There we go. Sorry about that. That was quite loud there. Kind of depends on the band, but a lot of times I keep the AGC anywhere from 0 to maybe 20, 25 at the most. Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. QSL, I have you a 5.353 in Minnesota, Mike November. Thanks for being out there, 7-3. All right, sorry about that. On the Flex radios, if you're not familiar, they run the audio. It's called DAX, D-A-X, and it wasn't on there when I switched bands. It got turned off, so I just had to turn that back on. So maybe you didn't hear the first part of that QSO, but Kilo 1 Echo Tango Echo on 21.306 was in US 2671, so kind of light there too. Let's see, there's a couple other stations here. 21.367. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the waterfall, so we'll click over there, but that doesn't look like that's going to be very helpful.
CQ Photo. This is Kilo Charlie 5 Juliet Mike Delta.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. Guess he was there after all.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. Tyler, I copy you a 59 at US 3023. USL?
QSL, I have you a 5.757 in Minnesota. Good audio. Thanks for being out there. Have fun. And 7-3.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your QSO. Have a great weekend yourself. I understand from an earlier caller that weather is gorgeous up there this weekend, so have a great time.
Yeah, it sure is. Yesterday we had 40-some degrees, and it looks like the weekend's supposed to be pretty nice, too, so I hope to get out and play radio. Thanks again, and 7-3.
7-3. Yours at Kilo Charlie 5, Juliet Mike Delta.
Now we'll maybe... see, there's DX. No, we already tried that one. So let's go 28333. See what we can find there. Nothing. There's a station spotted at US 8227 in New Mexico. How about, here we go, November Tango 5 Alpha Tango in Texas.
Very well. Thank you for the park and have a good day.
Booming in there. I got to adjust the filtering. Getting a little bit of station nearby, which is actually in a park too, and maybe I'll jump over there and see.
CQ parks on the air. Kilo 4 Tango Papa Delta.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
You're coming in very powerful. The audio's kind of muffled. Can you just give me your call sign again?
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Got Kilo Charlie Delta Yankee. What was the rest of it?
Oh, he's got somebody else.
Kilo Charlie 2 Charlie Delta Yankee.
Yeah, that audio is
Kilo
kind of
Charlie
muffled
2
there. I see what he meant by
Charlie
that.
Delta Yankee. That's correct. We parked US 11292
But
in
he's good and
Alabama.
loud.
Like I said, I got you coming in. It sounds like you're very strong, but it sounds the audio's kind of distorted a little bit.
We'll try and get him here and just... yeah, the audio is not good there, whatever's going on. Let's see if we can complete this and get him in the log here. The operator, Kilo Quebec 4 Tango Papa Delta, is really booming in for me, so we'll wait and see if he calls CQ again here, or maybe he was just shutting down.
CQ, parks on air.
There we go.
CQ, parks on air. Kilo Quebec 4 Tango Papa Delta.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
I heard a park to park. Come back.
Park to park. Kilo Charlie 1.
Yeah, there we got. He's making a
Kilo
part-to-part
Charlie
contact.
1 Victor X-ray Foxtrot. I got you. This is park US 11292. Roger.
Copy your park US 11292. I have you at a 5 and 353.
I'm running a
US
DX Commander today.
4-3. Bearbrook State Park, New Hampshire.
US 2643, New Hampshire.
With a Flex Radio, Flex 6500 DX Commander. I'll have to take a look at my SWR. I wasn't really watching it here on 10 meters. Normally it's fine, but I'll take a look on this next transmission and see what that looks like. And after that, maybe looks like there's a few new stations back on 20 meter. We'll switch back over.
This is KC1 DXF.
So come back with that. I hear you. It's a little noise in there. I copied. Give me your call sign again.
We'll try one more time here with Kilo Quebec for Delta Papa, or excuse me, Tango Papa Delta.
Number was correct. US 2643, and I have you at a 5 and 3.
After he's finished here, there are a number of other stations here
This is
on
Kilo Quebec 4 Tango Papa Delta US 11292. I need you to
10
come back with
meters
that
here,
again.
so.
I just put a filter on. See if I can copy you again.
Kilo Charlie 1.
Actually, a lot of these that you're seeing right here on my waterfall, those are on the spot page as well. I have the spots
I got you good that time.
should be
We just
showing
made
up
the
on here,
contact,
but
yeah?
every once in a while there can be a bit of a lag or delay, so they don't always show up right away on there. But They should show up right in my
I got
waterfall,
you.
so I
I
can just click in the waterfall and
there
their call
on
sign.
that. Yeah, we hear the same thing. The sky's in and out. So you copied real good that time. Sounds good. Good luck.
All right, we'll try again here.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Victor, Quebec, CQ, US 11292.
Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie.
Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie, got you at 5 and 9 at US 11292.
QSL, I have you a 5757 in Minnesota. Hey, thanks for being out there. Hope you're having fun, and have a good weekend. 7-3.
7-3. You want to stand by for another operator?
Standing by.
Kilo Quebec 4, Tango Papa Delta, Park US 11292.
QSL, I've got you a 5-7 in Minnesota.
Got one more operator for you.
Standing by.
This is Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee India Romeo.
Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee India Romeo, 5-7, Minnesota.
Okay. Roger that. I hope you're having a great day.
Hey, I'm having a great day. Hope you're having fun out there in the park, and hope to get you in the log again. This is Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie, 7-3.
CQ Poda. Kilo Quebec 4, Tango Papa Delta.
All right, so we got 3 of them there.
Whiskey 1, Bravo, Charlie,
Get
go
them
ahead.
logged, and then I'll probably jump back over and see what 20 meters is like again here. There's a few other stations. I will try a couple more here on 10. I guess there's a few more spotted here on the spot page.
Oh, what are we at here? Park.
Here's a strong station.
3048. Sorry about that. I was just starting
US
up.
3048 in Texas. Kilo Juliet 5, India X-ray X-ray.
Lee, thanks for activating today. I got you a 5-6 here in Oregon, Oscar Romeo for Park
Wow, sorry about that. I had to
3048.
pull that one down. He's really coming in
Okay, and
strong.
I was actually cheating. I had my preamp on, so you're actually a 5-5. So appreciate the call here. First contact of the day, so trying to get a little rhythm going.
Heard it mention preamp, and I see mine was turned on as well.
I'm sorry, the band just kind of dropped out there. So 73, you have a great day.
Don't normally run my preamp on single sideband unless I have to. Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie.
Kilo 0, Oscar Tango, Charlie. I've got you 5-7 into 3048.
QSL, I've got you a 5-5 in Minnesota. Mike November, thank you, and 7-3.
Okay, Tyler, 7-3.
So I did turn that preamp back up.
QRZ.
I don't normally run it unless I need to, but it definitely pulled the audio level down a fair amount for what you're going to hear on the stream here, so I don't want the audio to be too low on the stream, so I'll just leave it at a +10 instead of the +20 it was at there for a few minutes.
This is Kilo Juliet 5, India X-ray.
And there's a few other stations here, but I don't know how many. I'm going to go back over to 20 meter, I think, and just check that out.
And QR
14,232. We'll start at the low end of the band and just work our way up on some parks that are.
CQ Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo Juliet 5, India X-ray, and US 3048, which is Pedernales Falls State Park. Calling CQ Poda.
I need to just start the. I run the ham, the Poda Plus extension, and I restarted my computer and I didn't remember to restart the helper app. So when I click on QSY right on the web page, it wasn't tuning the radio, and I didn't know why it wasn't doing that. Now I do. I didn't have the helper app running. So this is Kilo 8 Bravo Lima. Real light here for me. Turn down the AGC. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's probably going to go through. I see a couple of you are watching right now. Appreciate that. Fairly new channel. I created the channel a little over a year ago. I posted just a couple videos, and then really didn't post much, if anything, in 2024. Just getting back into it. Done a couple live streams here over the last week or so. I'm going to be doing more live streams. Try and do at least one live stream a week. Get on and actually use the radio. I might do some different like product reviews and things like that. Discuss some things like that on live streams, but those would probably be more pre-recorded videos when I'm doing that kind of stuff. It's just easier with the overhead cameras and get the lighting decent and audio and everything where it needs to be. All right, let's.
India Alpha.
So here on 14248, we've got November. November 7 Alpha Whiskey X-ray is in Park US 3664 in Florida. I saw on the waterfall there was a nice strong signal, but that was the station that was working him or hunting him. Well, maybe I have to.
Okay, this is Bravo 5, Mike Echo Tango at Park US 3038. 44 at High Park, US 3664 Florida.
I can just barely hear him, so we'll try and work him. I don't know how well that's even coming through for you. It's pretty quiet. He's maybe a. There's Toby, Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta. If you've ever activated, she's probably hunted you.
Hey, thank you for that. Hey,
Yeah, this isn't probably going to work. I'll call out once or twice here and see if I can get in, but he's got to pile up and he's not real loud for me. Coming up a little bit, though, just...
I'll give it a try. 7-3.
Kilo India 5, Mike Fox.
Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie. He's very faint, way just at or below my noise floor here. I can just barely hear him, so kind of in and out. We'll see. Maybe jump over and try a couple of other stations here quick.
We had some pretty warm, sunny weather. Couldn't even have a fire in the fire.
Did we get the Kilo Alpha 3 station earlier?
You know,
I don't
back
think we did.
early winter, back into like you say, November, December.
About 14293.
PCV, Kip Sterling. KL7NN, Skip Sterling.
14292 strong, not.
KL0WX, KL1AU, Hal and Nancy, Shepherd Creek.
Yeah, they're not in the park or anything.
7467, 7140, and 7141.
All right. He is
Could
at.
you repeat those again?
Yes, sir. 7467.
Here we've got Kilo Oscar 4 Uniform Whiskey Mike is at 3 parks, US 7467, US 7140, and US 7141.
QSL,
We'll try
I
and
need a 5-8 into Central Texas.
try and hunt him.
73, good luck, sir.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Kilo 1, Papa Lima, 57 to US 7467, 7140, and 7141. QSL, 57 Connecticut. Copy 57 Connecticut. Thanks for the contact, Colin. 73. 73, contact order. Station Indian and Queen Radio, I believe.
Again, this is Kilo Oscar 4 Uniform Whiskey Mike at 3 parks in Georgia.
Echo 1, Norway Radio, Lane 59, US 7467, 7140, and 7141. All right, I appreciate it, man. He's 7-3. Kilo Oscar 4, Uniform Whiskey Mike, yes?
Kilo 0, Oscar, Tango, Charlie.
Kilo Quebec 4, Angel 0, US 7467,
Yeah, no luck yet, but we'll try a couple more times. I've hunted, it looks like, well, for sure the park that's on the spot page here of US 7467. I've hunted that one before. I'm not sure about the other two, but we'll try anyway.
7467, 7140,
Not a lot of
7141.
phone spots right now compared to other days at this time. Normally around noon local time here, and then into the afternoon there's quite a few. But Kilo 0, Oscar, Tango, Charlie.
Kilo 0, Oscar, Tango, Charlie, caller 56 into US 7467, 7140, and 7141.
QSL, I have you a 5-5 in Minnesota. Thanks for being out there. Have fun. And 7-3.
Hey, I'll take a 55 in Minnesota, 7-3. This is Kilo Oscar 4, uniform with you, Mike, on CC, the park's on the left.
All right, so we'll get him logged at 3 parks there in Texas. Log and spot here again with the POTA Plus extension. I know I'm not sharing that right now. I've got video, well, one video where dedicated to that, and then another video where I share my entire desktop, so and kind of walk through that. So I'm not sharing that right now, but it makes spotting very easy. And even with the multiple parks, I can just put everything in and then click on spot and log, and it just does all that for me. Logs it right to QRZ, and does a respot, so it pulls it off the spot page, because I have my spot page set to filter out stations that I've hunted already. So then it just takes it off the list. There's a few stations popping up. Right now I'm monitoring. You can see I've got my slice B and slice C, as B is 10 meter and C is 20 meter FT8. And you can see I've got, when I'm monitoring those two, I've got my grid tracker call roster pulled up, and there's a few stations that are showing up on 20 meter FT8. That's not real exciting to watch someone do FT8, so I don't know that I'll do that, but I might just try and hunt somebody, but not show that on the stream here. But maybe I can do that once the stream ends or something. There's a few spots out there on that, but let's see who else we can get here on 20 meter. If there's any new parts.
Juliet, Yankee Golf.
Victor Echo 3, see you.
If you've got any questions or anything, if you're watching this live right now, or if you watch it later on, feel free to ask questions in the comment section, or my email is good on QRZ if you want to send me an email. But in the chat is good if it's a question about the video. Then others can see your question and my response. I try and answer back within the same day for sure. Sometimes if I'm able to, I can answer back a little quicker, but other times it might take me a bit to get back to you. Kilo Charlie 0 Quebec, November Alpha. Somebody's tuning up right there. Sorry about that. Trying to filter that out here real quick. He's got a. Here's the lovely sounds of slow scan TV and what that looks like on the waterfall. Here's a station down in below the general portion of the band. I can get them. I do have my extra. I originally tested Technician in general back in the fall of 2021, and then about a year and a half later, I tested for extra. I was seeing stations I wanted to make contact with, and they seemed like, especially on 20 meter, they were just outside of the band. So we're the band allocation for general, so that was really one of the driving factors for extra.
And thanks for hunting us today.
This is Kilo 5 Hotel Echo Papa, QRZ.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
We have the Alpha India station out there.
We'll hang around and see if we can hunt this one for a little bit. I'm looking at the spot page too here, and there really hasn't been any new spots that have popped up since we started the stream here today, but there's some DX, so I'll just cook over here real quick.
And thanks for having us today.
There we go. We'll try again here.
Kilo 5 Hotel Echo Papa, QRZ.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
I copy November 4 Bravo Delta Lima. Did I get that right?
Nah, negative, Hoss, negative. November 4, Boston, Denver, Washington.
Kilo 5 Hotel Echo Papa at US 2718 in New Mexico.
Yes, sir, QSL. This is Brent, Kentucky, Hoss. You're 5 and 9 today. QSL?
Hey, QSL, you're 5-9 as well, too. It's like you're sitting across the business table from me. Hey, whereabouts in Kentucky are you at?
Northeast Kentucky.
Like I was saying just a few minutes ago, I did just really get back into YouTube. Just started doing some live streams here within the last couple weeks, testing out cameras and lighting and audio, trying to get audio levels good and all of that, so appreciate your patience with that. I did actually, I've got a green screen coming too that should help a little bit for future videos. So I don't know if I'm going to get through here or not. He's pretty faint. You can see he's not really showing up on the waterfall. And I'm still running the preamp. Again, the preamp helps with the audio for you, the viewer. Definitely, I mean, it bumps it up for me too, but then I'm getting more noise too. So.
All right, buddy. You take care and enjoy your day and your weekend. I appreciate you. 73.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Delta Echo Kilo.
Kilo 0 station out there.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
I copy Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. You are a 5-7 on 857 at the My Park US 2718 QSL.
QSL, you are a 5555 in Minnesota. Mike November, thank you, and 7-3.
In the Minnesota 73, and thanks for having us today. This is Kilo 5 Hotel Echo Papa, QRZ.
All right, we'll try and work our way up through the band a little bit more. I've been doing a live stream here. This one's going on almost 35 minutes, so don't have a set time when I was planning on ending it, but I was thinking somewhere 30 to 60 minutes is more than sufficient. And given that there's not a lot of parks spotted right now, and that's really what I'm doing on these live streams, these first few is just hunting parks.
My day today is pretty good. Got some planning to do. Got to get things ready for tomorrow.
Let's try that. There's a station in a park. Let's see, where's he at? In Germany. Don't hear him. So I picked up a new to me antenna, a Cushcraft X7 7-element tri-bander,
November 4,
2015
Bravo,
and 10.
Delta Whiskey.
I'm looking forward to getting that 7-element antenna up. Give me some definitely much better gain than I get on the vertical antenna. So, but with the frozen ground and snow and everything here, I'm more than likely that's not going to be going up until spring.
Whiskey.
But I am looking forward to getting that up. Just jump back over to 10 meter here. There's a station, Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Charlie at US 8227, which I've never hunted that park, but we'll see if I can pick them out here. Not much showing up on the waterfall. Yeah, probably not going to work out there either. So setup here again is a Flex Radio Flex 6500 into a DX Commander Classic. Nice multi-band vertical antenna that I've made thousands of contacts on. Works really well. It's held up well here in Minnesota with snow and ice and strong winds year-round. It's held up really well, so I'm really happy with that antenna. But again, just having something with some directional gain to it is, I think, is really going to help me get into Europe, which I can definitely do. I've done on many occasions, but I'm looking forward to having a little bit more gain there. All right, so that we're not getting anything there. I'm just going to take a look here on the spot page to see if there's anyone else. On 10 meters in a park here. There's a few stations, maybe a little bit higher up in the band. Let's 28, 395. Jump over there real quick. Here's Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-ray on 14386 in a park. US 0213.
Station ending in hotel.
Oh, nice and loud here. We'll hang around and see if we can work Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-ray.
Okay, I copied Foxtrot 4 India Lima Hotel
Looks
QSL.
like, according to the spot page, Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-ray at a twofer, US 0213.
Okay, I copy you 4x1
And
into my parks, US 0213 and US 3424 QSL.
3424, there you go.
'73, have a good evening. This is Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-ray calling CQ Photo Park.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Oh boy, there's a couple in there. The station ending in Alpha.
Well, we'll just hang around here and call out once or twice more. It's coming in nice, loud and clear here.
I have you at 5656 in the US.
And just like that, dropped out. That's how it goes sometimes. One thing I like about 10 meter, it definitely don't have much for a noise floor typically. Maybe an S1.
All right, there was another station in there.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Oh, hey there, Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. You've worked a couple times before. You're 5 and 7 here into US 0213 and US 3424 QSL.
QSL, I have you about a 5.3 peaking a 5.4, 54 in Minnesota, Mike November. And hey, thanks for being out there. Hope you're having fun. And 7.3.
Hey, 73, thanks for the contact. Have a wonderful weekend. This is Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-ray calling CQ Photo Parks on the air listening.
So I'm just going to get 3, 4, 2, 4. Add a 2 for there. And then we'll hang around. There's a couple more stations that just popped up here on 10 meters, so we'll see if we can get any more of those. Before we move on. Here's actually, before I do that, I'm going to jump over. There's a couple of stations on 17, which I have pretty good luck on 17. There's just not a lot of people Seems like hunting on 17 compared to other bands, especially, you know, 20 meter, 10 meter can be quite busy, 15, but 17, just not as many stations. I don't know if they're running NFED.
5-7 here now.
Got you about a 5 and 5.
If they're running NFED halfway.
Thanks for running in 73. This is Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zulu November. And Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Delta, CQ.
Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie.
Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie. Good to hear you, Tyler. 5 and 9, 5 and 9. 15 for both Oscars,
QSL, I've got you a 5-6, 56 in Minnesota. Hey, thanks for being out there, James. Hope you're having fun. 7-3.
Hey, thanks for Minnesota, and thanks for your support, buddy. 73 QRZ.
Kilo 4, Lima, India.
Pull that down. So, that was James, Kilo Echo 8.
Kilo 4.
Move off frequency a little bit there. That was James, Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zulu November. The ham radio adventure guy. He's got a YouTube channel. A lot of good videos there. You should check him out. I definitely watch a lot of his videos and learned a lot from him. A lot of times he has Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November. They do a lot of live streams together.
Juliet Foxtrot.
And Dan's a good operator.
Kilo Foxtrot
Hunted.
8,
He's hunted
Bravo,
me a number
Juliet
of times as
Foxtrot.
well. So good to get James in the log. All right, I will just get them, the two operators, so they're Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November and Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Victor Delta. I'll get them in the log here quick, and then there's a couple other stations that are showing up on the spot page on 17 meter. Actually, one of them is on my waterfall right here, Alpha Delta 5. Mike Oscar. First I need to get
Kilo X-ray 4, Yankee Quebec.
James logged here real quick. Bear with me, and we'll see if we can get the other station working.
Victor Alpha. Thanks for Victor Alpha, and thanks for anybody 73. Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zulu. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Victor Delta, Call CQ.
Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey, Kilo Sierra.
Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey, Kilo Sierra, 5 and 9, 3615, Delta, both Oscars.
Roger, Roger. I got you 5-9 also, both operators in the Whiskey Victor, my friend.
James does a lot of activations. He's activated, I think he's on like his 3rd year in a row
Alpha Charlie 5 Hotel.
of activating every day of the year. So he gets some big pileups. He's got quite a following. People that hunt him on a regular basis. So I'm just going to get him logged here. Had to refresh the spot page to... Every once in a while, the POTA Plus extension and the spot page, just have to refresh them. And I had to give it a refresh here in order for the spotting to work for me. Then we'll try that Alpha Delta 5 station, see if we can work the Alpha Delta 5 Mike Oscar, also on 17 meter before we move on. Maybe jump back over to 20 or 10. I see a couple new stations on the spot page on 10 meters. Maybe we'll jump back there and try and work some of those as well. All right, got those levels. Yeah, there's somebody just below here, just covering them up almost, and I don't hear anything. So that's it for 17 meter. There's a couple stations on 15. We could try real quick. Jump over to 15 meter and just see what we can find there. I think I just worked this station earlier today on 15 meter, but at a different park. But not hearing anything here, so we'll just move along. $21,305. Nope, nothing there for me. There's this. That's a DX station. Charlie Tango 2 India Foxtrot Echo, but not quite hearing anything there.
So back to Ireland and EI2 HPV KI4 YY.
We'll go back to 20 meter. This time we'll start at the top end of the phone segment of the band and work our way down from the top. See what we can do here.
Roger, roger. What radios did you say you were using? Roger, roger.
He's coming in decent.
In the shack on a FTDX 1200, 20 watts on a MFED half blade that I've built that's just on a temporary pole in the backyard.
This is a station that's hunting him, of course. It's at a home QTH right now, but yeah, he's really quiet. I'll call out just one time. If he doesn't answer back, I'm going to move on just because I don't really hear the activator at all. He's right at the noise level or noise floor here. There we go. Sounds like they're wrapping up. Yeah, I can hear the stations calling him back are real loud, but I couldn't really hear him. I couldn't even tell when he had said QRZ there that he was looking. All right, so here's a station in Portugal who's actually at a twofer. We'll see what we can do here. Bring down my AGC a little bit. Not real loud, but see, not much showing up here on the waterfall. Spotted at 21310. At PT0064 and PT0068 in Portugal. Well, if I can hear it calling CQ, I'll try once or twice here. Again, this is where having the directional antenna, 7-element antenna will be very nice up on a tower. Just not quite able to hear everything real loud and clear here. $21,313.
One more time, sorry.
So this is a station in Texas. I'm just going to jump over. He's Kilo Alpha 8 Victor X-Ray Whiskey.
Okay, Oscar, got you. Echo 1
at US 3048 in Texas.
Central Texas, over.
He's on the meter. It's 5.5. He sounds pretty good. Again, I realize I'm running the preamp, and that's just to bump up that audio for the stream.
Thanks so much, Oscar, and you have a good weekend. 7-3. Bye-bye.
Park to Park, Kilo Oscar 4, Tango X-Ray November, Park to Park.
Kilo Oscar 4, Tango X-Ray November. Understand your park to park there. You've got a good signal. You're about 5-6 here into Central Texas. My park 3048, over.
Roger 3048. I've got you a 5.5 in the US 6844.
I'm going to see if I can bump up that audio here in my...
55 North Carolina 6844. Hey, thanks so much for hunting. Have a good time out there and a great weekend. 7-3.
In the Flex Radio software here.
This is Kilo Alpha 8 Victor, X-Ray Whiskey, Parks on the air from the Texas Hill Country and standing by.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Hotel Alpha. Kilo 7 Delta, Hotel Alpha.
Yeah, I've got the audio bumped up quite a bit here.
Okay, you got a great signal into Washington State here. And this sounds like you're sitting next to me, so back to you, and good luck on your endeavor there. Okay, Larry, hey, I appreciate you hunting today.
I don't know that I can go any louder in the software itself.
Into an MFJ whip on a tripod.
He came up a little bit there, but having that gain on does seem to help quite a bit.
It's getting her done for me. The band's working. You take care, and thanks again, 7-3. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Victor X-Ray Whiskey, Parks on the air from the Texas Hill Country and standing by.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Okay, station ending in Romeo, standby 1, Kilo Oscar, or Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. Tyler, you're 5'9", Central Texas.
QSL, I've got you about a 5'7" into Minnesota, Mike November.
Okay, copy the 5'7" Minnesota. Thanks so much for hunting. You have a great weekend in 7-3.
Thanks for being out there. Good luck, 7-3.
It's my pleasure. Station ending in Romeo again, please.
Whoa, sorry about that. Their audio is not great. They're really coming through hot.
Victor, Alpha 6, Charlie Romeo. Charles, you're 5'8" into Central Texas today, over.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for the activation.
Looks like Gaines moved over to 15 meter now. We'll jump over there and see. That'd be a new band for that park that he's at for me. I've never hunted that park. Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. Good to get you on a second band, Tyler. 5 and 9 for both off.
QSL 5'7" on this band. Hey, thanks again, James. 7-3.
Thanks a lot, buddy. 73. Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zone November. Kilo
So there's
Echo
James
8,
again, and got him on
TQ.
15 meter this time. Both operators.
CQ
Nice
Parks
clean
in the
signal.
air, CQ Parks in the air. Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zone November.
James does a
Kilo
lot of
Echo 8,
activations.
Victor Delta,
Single
CQ
sideband,
Parks in the air, CQ.
CW. I don't know if I've ever actually hunted James or if he really does any. I think he does some FT8, but I'm pretty sure I've never hunted him on FT8. Either single sideband or I have done a couple times on CW. My CW skills are
Mike Papa Golf.
not great, admittedly, but I am trying to learn, and I use a CW skimmer to help me with some of the decodes. I can send my call sign and signal reports, location of Minnesota. I can handle all of that, but I don't always get what's being sent to me, so I do help. I do run a decoder to try and kind of help me out as I'm trying to learn. That's one of my goals for this year, is to learn CW. All right, so we've been going for about an hour, just shy of an hour, about 54, 55 minutes on this stream. Probably going to shut it down. I'm just looking to see here if there's any parks which are new to me that I have never hunted before I shut the stream down, to see if I can get any of those in the log. If not, maybe I'll just go back over to 20 meter where there's a number of parks that are showing up right now on the spot page. Yeah, we'll jump over, go back over to 20 meters, see if we can get one or two more here. Sorry, I was using the spot page to tune, and I was clicking between a couple of them, and now it's jumping back and forth as it's jumping to those frequencies.
saw you a 5757 in my car.
Alpha Echo 0 Yankee Kilo at US 11923 in Colorado.
7 and the park number 73, and thanks for the activation.
Nice.
73, thanks for landing. QSL.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie, you're 57 in my park. US 11923. QSL.
QSL, I have you a 5555 Minnesota, Mike November. Thank you, and 73. All right, that was Alpha Echo 0 Yankee Kilo. Good signal from that park in Colorado into Minnesota here today. Here's Whiskey 3 Papa Yankee Foxtrot. Is in park in Maine.
5 India X-ray Mike, QSL.
Another Colorado station, but
QSL, yeah, and as I mentioned, you're about a 5-1. Really, you're down there, but I've got you. And let me make one more check on your call sign. I have you at Kilo 5 India.
So this is the operator then. It sounds like Kilo 0 Oscar Kilo Yankee. A little bit of QRM from the station, just a little bit lower, bleeding over.
We came up to a 5-2, so that's what I'm giving you.
He's peaking almost a S7 on the meter. Try and work him quick, and that might be the last one here.
72, you're doing a great job with your mobile there. This is Kilo 0, Oscar Kilo Yankee, Parks on the Air.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
I heard a station ending in, I think, Gulf Lima. Let me come back to you and start with 205 Charlie, Quebec Alpha. Go ahead.
Oh, actually, a new station just popped up. I'm going to jump over to Whiskey 8 November India. It's a new
Kevin, November 4, Bravo Delta
Whiskey. New park for me. US 10618 in Florida. Try and hunt that one real quick before we...
I got you, buddy. You sound really, really good down here, or up here this time. I'm used to saying down here. You sound really good in Kentucky today, 5'9".
And that's probably going to be about it.
All right, Kevin, be safe traveling. You'll come back to warm temperatures, I think. Well, warmer than it was, 73.
Yeah. Whiskey 8 November, India. Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie.
Issue 59 Whiskey Victor.
This is November 1, Echo.
I'll try and jump in after this one and see if we can make the contact here, and probably be the last one.
QSL on 10618, you're 59 Rhode Island. I'm going to not too long. Good talking to you again, 73.
Kilo 0 Oscar Tango Charlie. Yeah, he totally dropped out. I'm not really hearing anything.
Hotel,
The spot says it's a rare park in Florida. He won't be there long, is what somebody spotted him.
You're also fine.
Like I said, it is a park I've never hunted before. But he really dropped out. I was hearing him decent there for a little bit, but... And I don't have, although I do have a couple other antennas set up that I can get on 20 meter, I don't have them all connected, or any of the other ones connected to this particular radio at this point, or the antenna switch.
Whiskey 8, Sierra Mike November.
I'll have to work on that. I want to get an end fed and maybe a random
USO, hi Kevin. John here in Oregon, Ohio,
then I've
and
got
I
some
have you
options,
5-7.
some multi-band antennas. And I might put up this spring or summer, put up a 40-meter dipole just so I can have something a little different for 40 meters.
Thanks for activating. Have fun.
See if the
73.
noise is better than what. I have a pretty high noise floor with this vertical on 40.
November 3, Whiskey Radio.
Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie.
QSL, you're a 5-9 in Eastern PA as well.
Yeah, it's probably not going to work out for me here. Well, I did see a few. I wasn't monitoring that screen the entire time, but I did see a few people in watching the stream today, so I appreciate that. If you're watching it afterwards, thanks for that as well. I appreciate all of you that are subscribed. If you're not, please subscribe, like, comment on the videos. All that stuff does help the channel grow, and I would really like to get the channel to grow. I'd like feedback. Sometimes I do polls in the community section on the channel to see what types of videos people might want to see. That really helps give some guidance as to what types of videos I should work on putting out in the near future. But with that, I am going to shut down the stream here. So this is Kilo 0, Oscar Tango Charlie going QRT. Thanks, everyone, and have a great day. 7-3.